It's been a very long time since I did one of these video posts, but I was driving and had to drop my daughter off at work, whatever. And as I was driving, sometimes when you by yourself, you're left with your thoughts, your emotions, and everything that happens. And sometimes you have to kind of adjust your moods to get a better understanding of what you really been dealing with. And what came to mind is that a lot of us are molded in our mindset. So I wanted to kind of like touch topic on being molded in your mindset so that we can get a better understanding on how to change the way we think. Because when you change the way you think, your actions have no choice but to follow after a while. A lot of us sometimes have become so caught up in ourselves and we have become so content with the way things are that we forget to, reprogram ourselves or, redo some things, like some adjustments in our life. We just get comfortable. And when I say comfortable, I'm not just talking about in our lives, but the people that we allow in our lives as well. We get so caught up. We so used to a certain guy and we so used to being treated a certain way that that's all we know. So it's like the energy that you put out there is the energy that you're going to receive. And if you keep thinking about all the things that's going wrong in your life, then you're going to continue to focus on that. And that's what you're going to keep seeing. You're not even going to have the eyes or the correct mindset to see yourself out of the battles that you're in because you're molded in your mindset. When you're molded in your mindset, it pretty much means that you're already stuck in this standstill place in your life and you're not really doing anything to condition your thoughts or condition your behavior to make you want to do better and become a better person. So what happens is we settle. We settle in our jobs. We settle in our love lives. We settle in so many different things because, like I said, we just got so caught up in the way things used to be and the way things are, and we don't know how to change that. Now, I'm not judging nobody because Lord knows I don't have no room to judge. I come from a lot of things in my background, and I'm still to this day battling some things, getting some things together and, trying to mold my mindset and trying to get an understanding on what it is that I'm supposed to do as well. But I just felt like this topic was so fresh on my heart that I had to like really push it out there because a lot of us women, we really have got to do better about ourselves as far as choosing these guys in our lives. When you talk to God or when you put energy out there, when you talk to the universe or whatever it is that you do, you have to be specific in what you want. You want a good man. Okay. We all want a good man. But in the process of speaking about wanting a good man, you have to be specific with the qualities that you want this man to have. When you say, Lord, bless me with a house, or if some of you, have a different spiritual outlook, we all have a faith level that's really powerful because we believe something, right? So when you say, bless me with this house, or bless me with this car, or bless me with this job, and you're not specific on the kind of job you want, the kind of house you want, the kind of whatever it is, but you just put it out in the atmosphere, this is what I want, then you're going to get this. You're going to get the car. You're going to get the house. You're going to get the job. You're going to get all that stuff because I feel like whatever you put out there, if you keep putting it out there, you're going to get it back. Like people, we talk about the law of attraction, but I really believe, if we just continue to put that energy out there, we will receive that energy. So if your energy is always negative, and if your energy is always grumpy, and if your energy is always complaining, if that's the spirit that you dwell on or focus on the most, then that's the energy that's going to come back to you. So when you think about it, If you wake up in the morning and you say, oh my God, I'm really tired of my life. I'm tired of the way things are. I'm just so worn out. I'm just really just overwhelmed. Then that's the moment right there where it's time to change your thoughts. Because I always believe that when you give birth to a thought, it produces itself. But what are you giving birth to? What kind of thoughts are you giving birth to? Because I wanted a lot of things. I wanted to be married by the time I was 35. I'm 36 now. I wanted me and my husband to be traveling. Like, I wanted so many different things, but I got off course because I started focusing more on my problems. I started focusing on more of the things that wasn't going right in my life. I started focusing on just trying to hurry up and get a quick feeling so I can feel what love is. I just really kind of like threw myself out there like, okay, you know what? All that stuff I talked about, whatever. I just want a man to love me for me and be there for me and just accept me for who I am. Now, I've gotten potentials, but I haven't received the man that I really wanted because I was not specific in what I wanted. I used to always say, Lord, I want a car. Let me get a car to get me to point A, the point B. That's all I need. Just a car to just do its job. When it comes to cars, oh my God, I can always get a car. I be getting cars left and right, left and right. But the fact about getting these cars is they always be on some bull. Like, they be having so many different problems. I have to put more money into them, fix them all the time. And so I realized, like, you know what? I keep putting it out there that I want a car to get me to point A to point B. And that's what I've been getting. Point A, point B cars. But then I say, you know what? Let me be more specific on what I want to come back into my life. So I threw a proposition out there for 3 months. I'm not going to go into what I threw out there for my 3 months because some of us need to speak in silence. Some of us need to speak in private. That's another thing. We tell too many of our blessings before God even completed them. God gave us a vision. We got to run off and tell everybody, hey, let me tell you. No, see, that's where you got to be mindful of. When God gives you a vision, not only does he give you the vision, but he gives you the people and the timing and the equipment and the things that you need to complete this vision. So don't run off telling everybody the vision that you have, because sometimes these people that you telling are the same people that's praying for your downfall. And sometimes a downfall prayer can be more powerful than an uplifting prayer. So you got to be careful on who you talk to. You got to be careful on who you relate your ideas to. You got to be careful on who you bring into your world and just give them all this and all that. You have to be very careful because, like I said, it's all about molding your mindset. When you start to mold your mindset, things are going to change. When you start looking at yourself as the woman that you want to be from that moment on, things are going to change. The way you look at people, the way you conversate with people, the kind of people that you allow in your life. You don't have to settle for nobody. You don't have to just put yourself in a position where you think this is all, because this is not all. There's always more to what you already have. It's just that we get so comfortable and content in what we have. We don't strive for anything because we feel like where we at is where we're supposed to be. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth. There's always room for something great to happen in your life. So not only do you be able to bless yourself, but you're able to do things for other people. But it all starts with molding that mindset. If you do not mold that mindset, then things are going to continue to go the way you seeing them. If you see your life going nowhere, then your life is definitely not going anywhere. If you see yourself with a man that's just giving you that whatever it is that you need at that moment, then that's what it's going to be. A man will love you for you, but not will he be in love with you. He would just love you for that moment when you feel like you alone. See, when you operate off a lonely spirit, you do things in a lonely in a lonely manner, and then you got to sit back and be like, oh man, oh my God, why did I do that? Why did I say this? Why did I tell him that I'm gonna be this, knowing that I ain't even really on that level? Like, mold your mindset, change the way you think. Because when you change the way you think, your actions are going to change. And like I said, when you start changing up, things are going to drop like flies. People are going to be falling out of your lives. And you're going to be sitting back like, I didn't even know. But see, when God moving, he moves secretly in our lives. Like, a lot of us know when God's moving and some of us don't. But when God comes and make that public announcement, like, bam, there it is. There's everything that you asked for. There's everything that you hoped for. There's everything that you dreamed of. But I didn't give it to you because you wasn't ready. Your mindset was still stuck on the things that wasn't for you. You were still holding on to some people I told you to let go of. You were still trying to condition yourself to fit in where ain't no room for you. A lot of us trying to condition ourselves to fit in people's lives when we ain't even supposed to be in there. God said, look here, this person is for a season. The season ends in 4 months. Leave this person in 4 months. I'm going to take you to the next level. But nope. We be like, all right, God, look, I hear you said 4 months. But I think I need 2 more months. And then we can go ahead and move to the next level. So those 2 months turn into some years. And some more years, and before you know, you back like, oh, God. No. I said 4 months was the season of this person. You added those 2 more months on your own because you was disobedient. When you learn to be obedient, when you learn to be faithful, when you learn to be persistent, when you learn to operate in a positive spirit, in a positive mindset, and you start to mold your mind in different in different ways of thinking, then you can see some different stuff happen. I'm just telling you what I know because I sit here and I battle with myself every day about what it is that I'm doing wrong, why I can't get this, why is this happening. But I'm telling you, the best thing to do for yourself is mold your mindset to better thinking. Better thinking. Better thinking brings better judgment. I'm telling you. Like that guy that you seen that was really cute in them jeans and that white shirt and he had them Jordans on and he was looking good and he was just, oh my God, he was just, I got, girl, let me get his number. And then you got the other guy over there that got on some Dickies. I don't know what kind of jeans. He got on some shoes that's not Jordans. Maybe he got on, I don't know. I don't even know for real, because I'm not really big on all that name brand fashion, Jordans and all that stuff. I just thank God for allowing me to have clothes on my back, shoes on my feet. You know, I'm not all into the trying to get the Michael Kors and all that. I'm not doing all that. I'm not. I'm just trying to thank God for what it is he already blessed me with. And whatever God see fit for me to have, I'm going to have it. And that's the same attitude you got to have. Whatever you see that God has for you, it's for you. Claim it, believe it, understand it, trust it, don't doubt it. Continue to press on and push. But I'm telling you right now, change your mindset. Mold your mindset to better think, like I said, because when you have better thinking, once again, you have better judgment. And when better judgment comes along, people can't come into your life and slip in your back door and give you some bullcrap and some nonsense and you fall for it. When you have better judgment, you could read people and see them like, okay, you know what? I see you coming into my life with some bull and I ain't got time. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm on a whole new journey and I can't allow you or anybody else to interfere in what it is that I'm doing, because in this present moment, God is conditioning me and God is doing something in my life. And if I allow you to come in, you're going to dictate some things and you're going to get me off course, and I'm going to be right back coming to the Lord saying, Lord, what happened? And I'm going to rewind my life back a few years back or a few seasons back, a few months back, and I'm going to see at that present moment where I made that mistake, when I allowed you to come into my word, and I allowed you to come into my life, when I allowed you to get in my mind. And then I knew at that moment that that's when things would change, but things will not change for the better. So when I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, mind your mold your mind. That's what I meant to say. I'm telling you right now, when you mold your mindset, things are going to change. Better judgment. I'm telling you right now, because Lord knows that I sit back all the time and I always want to feel loved and appreciated. But let me tell you this, if you don't love and appreciate yourself, the next man not going to do it for you. A person can't give you feelings for yourself that you're missing yourself because you're not giving them to yourself. Treat yourself like the queen you are. Be beautiful even if you're by yourself. Be beautiful. Love yourself. Understand that you are here for a reason. Understand that you have a purpose. Understand that when you move your foot, every time you move your foot, it's a blessing and one step to get into where you need to be in life. Don't doubt yourself. Don't belittle yourself. Don't settle. Because at the end of the day, where there's a will, there's a way. And if there's a man out there for you, let that man come find you. Don't be all out here running around trying to figure out if this man for you, if that man for you, because you're going to know. I'm telling you, in your heart, your mind, your spirit, everything, you're going to know. Because you're not going to have to question what's good in your life. Because whatever's good in your life is going to be good. Whether it's a man, whether it's a job, whether it's your car, whether it's your house, whatever it is, it's going to be good. Nobody questions good. Nobody gonna say, oh my God, why is this so good? No. We are going to say, this is really good. I like this. I don't know what you put in this, but this is good. We're not going to question it. But when some negative come in our life or some bad judgment or something that ain't right, we're going to be in question. Like, I wonder, what is it about this? Why is this so, I don't even know. Anytime you got a doubt in your mind, you better understand that that's not good. It's not good. Because good don't come with doubt. Good don't come with doubt. It don't. It do not come with doubt. When you go to a car lot and you buy a car brand new off the lot, it don't come with doubt. Because it's brand new. So you're like, okay, this car gonna be nice. But when you go to a car lot with used cars and you buy the car, it comes with doubt. Because it's used. But see, the thing about it being used is once you get in it and you put yourself into it, it's a blessing. I'm telling you right now. Just mold your mindset. It was really deep. And I just had to get it out there. And I haven't did a video post in a very long time. But I understand that sometimes you got to just fall back into your own mind and regroup. And think about some stuff and be like, oh my God, all this time. So thank God, trust God, understand that rather it's the universe you believe in, the energy, or rather it's God, whatever it is, we all operate in faith. The universe, faith. God, faith. Everything operates in faith. So remember that. Take care. I love you. Love yourself. And remember that nobody questions good. This topic was molding your mindset. Mold it. Press on. Push. Strive. Be great. Be grateful. And be thankful. Have a blessed one. I love you.